recording again. And now we're going to look at round 7, Al. So I've got a separate episode to upload, so it's kind of neat in a box, as it were. So we're going to eschew all of the fluff that we usually have at the beginning. We're not opening an unboxing or anything like that because we've already paraded Al around being a legend winner, and everyone's agreed that he is the finest, most recent legend to exist.
I did get a bunch of games at Gen Con. I can go pull out some board games to not unbox.
I mean, maybe by episode 8, quote unquote, we might slide a cheeky box in there. But yeah, Serafina and Binks winning the player and the MVP last round. That was great. Well done them.
Yep.
But we're gonna now we're gonna see is my the same mistake might exist here, Al. You know this, right? So we're gonna interact and we're gonna see. Oh no, there it is. Look, it's in the right order this time. Woo-hoo. Whew. So that's what it should have looked like in the last round at the end. As we go into round 7, Catch at the Roxbury, motivational catches, catch in a box. We've got Debbie Dodgers, Dodge at Trebek, and Dodgy S Pumpkins, followed by Dodge Meisters making dodges, chip and balls, more cowball, and wild and crazy throws. Now, T again, bit limited, but not zero. This week, Al, I believe Captain Brent was calling into question the Wet Yeti's past. He put a screenshot up and something that Brent likes. I don't know if you've noticed this. Claim a victory that he beat someone. It's often with JP Runs Funny and JD Dunsany. He puts up a screenshot of beating JD Dunsany and then says that he beat JP Runs Funny. Which is quite amusing. This week he put up a victory against Pregnant Yak, claiming that he'd beaten Wet Yeti, or that someone had appeared at his door claiming that Wet Yeti had done simply something awful. And then Wet Yeti came on to say that Pregnant Yak is in fact his ex. He knew her when she was just a yak. Things fell apart when he threw his 2 balls at her, and now she's making this pregnancy thing her whole damn personality, and he's still not convinced he's the father. Me, Yak, and JD Dunsany are booked on the Maori Povich show in November, and now we wait for the results.
And I didn't think the drama in the Star Realms dodgeball community could get any weirder.
And then that happens. So not only is it it's not a pregnant dodgeballer, it's a pregnant related dodgeballer. But yes.
Yeah.
Wet Yeti, questionable history there. Gonna have to work out whether that was before his caravan building wife, or I'm sure it was. It must have been. She was just a yak after all, and he was a yeti. Could it be any more obvious? So we're going to move swiftly to Court 1, where we see Dodgy S Pumpkins take on the Wild and Crazy Ones, and I believe they're throwing some balls. So this one is another 4-3 split. Lots of 4-3 splits. It seems to be one of the more popular ball splits in dodgeball. So Zim, Corey Bear, Wet Yeti, ooh, he's a rascal, Cyberduck, Agent C13, Jace Ascended, and Bagsman all winning their balls. But it's Wet Yeti who eliminates Penguin Army on the first ball. Corey Bear takes out Bagsman. Bagsman Zombie Ball not able to take out Jester 204. And Zim 108 eliminating Cyberduck. So we're already off to the races. We've had, 5 balls, 6 balls, and there's some deaths. Oh, I tell a lie. There's another one. Corey Bear eliminates Zim 108 after missing him at the first attempt. So Guianos then catches Cyberduck, his zombie ball, but choosing to revive Agent C13 because, of course, the duck is already dead. Jester dodges Zim's ball before Corey Bear misses Ninja, but catches Guianos and eliminates him. And this game is moving at quite the pace with death everywhere. Lady Stacy can't take out Jester 204. Missing her and then getting a dodge from that ball. But Ninja eliminates Wet Yeti, takes control of ball 6. Corey Bear eliminates Lady Stacy 7, dodges Ninja, but Ninja catches Corey Bear, taking the bear out in what's got to be a pivotal moment in this game. He then goes on to eliminate Jester 204. can't take Bad Wolf out at the first time of asking. MTG instead decides it's time for Agent C13 to hit the showers. Ninja dodges Bad Wolf's ball before taking her out on a return throw. Jace ascended now in a spot of bother, dodging Ninja. MTG, I said MTV there. MTG dodging Ninja. Agent C13 dodging Jace ascended. Ninja catching Jace ascended and reviving Penguin Army. Obviously thought he was going to hit Jace ascended. That's why he revived on the catch. But Jace ascended wiggled out of the throw, wiggled out of the hit from Ninja Nin. Ninja Nin dodging MTG Girl. Penguin Army, I don't know where this zombie ball's come from, but it's been looping for hours. Finally hits MTG in real life. And Ninja gets his man in the end. Jace ascended. Penguin Army dodging MTG zombie ball and Ninja dodging another zombie ball from MTG. It's all over, Al. They're all dead, Dave.
Yeah, that was quite a game.
Quite a game.
I'm gonna go with what's got to be Ninja with the 4 catches, 2 hits, 65% win percentage.
That's a nutty game, isn't it?
I mean, that's wait a minute. No, not 4 catches. He had
4 hits.
2 catches. 4 hits, 2 catches.
Yeah.
Who wrote this?
I know. Some guy.
All right.
That's 2.
Somebody who looped it. Yeah. 2 hits, 2 catches, 4 hits.
Yeah.
That makes a lot more sense.
It does, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, I mean that's
regardless
on the floor.
It was an MVP performance. Yeah.
Crazy game.
So congrats to Ninja.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was a bit quiet in round 6.
Was this the week we actually learned his real name because his card got revealed?
I think it was because his card got revealed in the Kickstarter, and Lucas Bronze was born instead of Lucas Baxter. So
yes, and he emerged quite victorious. So see what happens when you use your real name.
You embrace your real name.
Lord help us if Corey Bear ever uses his real name.
Oh, I don't even want to know. You know, I'm not going to out him, but he runs stats on the Platinum League, right? He's got his own stats behind the scenes, and Windtreader does some stats as well. Niels Lammer, and one of Corey Bear's kind of favorite stats is the number of wins above 50% you've had whilst in Platinum. So, you know, if you have a bad season and get relegated, that's obviously going to hurt those numbers, because the next time you come up, if you went down with a 12-18 record, then that's minus 6 wins to your wins above 50.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to spoil his number. His number's pretty good. But most people have got, like, at the most 20 wins above 50%. And those are the sorts of people that you'd think it would be, like Alderin and Bork and Beans. I think you're up there with quite some wins. I'm actually around 12th, believe it or not. Because I've only been in Platinum for a very short time and I haven't been relegated yet. So I'm kind of, I'm living a lie, as it were. But yeah, like West Daddy United, but it's some phenomenal stats. His numbers are bonkers, but I'll let him show those off when he's good and ready. Only took 2.5 weeks. A cranky day. Swift is not a word I'd use for this match. No, it's easy to forget in hindsight that game did in fact take 2.5 weeks. I mean, there was Gen Con involved as well, so you know, I think we got to be a bit fair to some of these players.
I believe, this week was the week that at one point I told my captain, "Leave me alone, I'm busy."
Oh no, this was really funny actually. Oh no, it wasn't this week. Oh, was it?
Was
this
it
week?
not this week?
Oh, hang on. Let's go to court 2. Oh, hang on. Let me cheat and look ahead.
Yeah, this was this week.
Yeah.
When we get to court 4, we'll get into this.
Oh, this was amazing. This was an amazing story in court 4. Yeah. Anyway, we're on court 2 now.
All right.
So we're going to deal with
let's get on to court
a catch at the Rocks. Let's whip through these meaningless games until we get to court 4, which is a doozy. So Catch at the Roxbury versus Debbie Dodgers. We've got another 4-3 split here in the favour of Debbie Dodgers, as One Carlos, Tuna Slap, Starmark, Mortimer, VQ, Nautical Stew, and the Wolfhound will take their race balls, but it's one Carlos catching and eliminating Captain Tuna Slap, which has got to be a kick in the face. So first ball, Captain down, Mr. Reliable, and John Lowe is on the bench. So Thestral then dodges Starmark. See, Starmark, always quick with that ball out, right? He dodges Starmark's ball before Sir Thestral making Starmark regret that, eliminating Slavic, taking him out of the game. Thestral revives Tuna Slap, catching the other part of that unit, Sir Thestral. A bit of suspicious cooperation perhaps going on there. Osmosis Brent, though, dodges the Wolfhound before Maraudimo eliminates Sarah T, dodges one Carlos, and Nautical Stew gets a pelt as he eliminates the Wolfhound, Treadwell dodging the throw from VQ. One Carlos misses Starmark before eliminating him on the second attempt. Cranky Day catches and eliminates previous MVP Marauder Mo before Nautical Stew misses Tuna Slap, but then eliminates VQ. Sorry, that's Marauder Mo eliminating VQ, not Nautical Stew. That would be a bad thing. Tuna Slap dodges the throw from Nautical Stew, though, before he goes on a bit of a rampage and eliminates Sir Thestral. Thank you for the early exit. Now it's your turn, John. Tuna Slap then can't quite take out one Carlos, misses him by 10. Tuna Slap dodges one Carlos. Thestral eliminates Sarah T and Nautical Stew. Tuna Slap then eliminates Osmosis Brent. Thestral dodges the throw from Cranky Day before eliminating Cranky Day, and this game is turning very quickly on its head. We've got Tuna Slap then eliminating one Carlos, and with his zombie balls, one Carlos takes out Thestral and Tuna Slap to force the race off Al. So exciting. So Slavic wins the first ball. Tuna Slap wins the second ball. Osmosis Brent and Sir Thestral rein it back in to 2 apiece. VQ gets to the ball ahead of Treadwell. And before Wolfhound and Cranky Day have finished racing, Sarah T pips Starmark to the post. And it's a victory for a catch at the Roxbury, maintaining their lead at the top. So close.
Ooh.
And so bloody. That passage of play at the end, there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 eliminations in 9 balls is what happened there at the end of that match. Crazy game.
Yeah. That one. Also, we should note, I mean, Serafina did not play. VQ was playing.
That's correct.
For her.
She subbed in.
So,
she did pretty well, if we're being honest.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, Serafina has been on fire, and the fact that the team won without her just shows just how strong that team is.
Absolutely. And that, VQ no slouch herself, stepping into big shoes and, performing very admirably.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
Who's the MVP, Al?
MVP is gotta be Juan Carlos. He got 3 hits. He got a catch. He won. How many of his races did he win?
I think it was just
he only won
one, wasn't it? Yeah, it wasn't both.
I think the only people that won both their races.
VQ won both their races.
VQ won both theirs. Tuna Slap won both of his, and the Wolfhound.
Yeah, Wolfhound also won both of his.
So, great performances by them, but it's got to go for Juan with the 3 hits and the catch.
Yeah, that's really fair. And we'll move to court 3. It's Catch in a Box versus Dodge Meisters making dodges. Now, Wheels gets us going straight away, beating Compton P to the ball, before Simply Steph rolling past Seabus, Ripper, Dusto, Rip, and DG3 follow up with race wins. And we're off to the races with a 4-3 split again. Dion Lunsford dodges DG3 before going back at him twice, missing him both times, but DG3, that savvy old fox, catches him on the 3rd attempt, eliminating Dion Lunsford, inviting him to take a seat. Simply Steph then eliminates Yarbo before Wheels eliminates Compton P, Kamas dodging DG3, and Wheels unable to hit Bork and Beans, who dodges his ball, before Simply Steph takes Tyraziel's head clean off, clever girl, before DG3 catches and eliminates Kamas 2408. Rolling Par dodges Dusto, Rolling Par misses Dusto, and then Dusto catches Rolling Par. Thank you very much. You can take a seat. DG3 takes out Simply Steph. How rude. Before Seabus Ripper eliminates Rip. Now, Dusto dodges Rolling Par's Zombie Ball. Bork and Beans misses Wheels, but catches Rip, reviving Dion Lunsford. Dusto missing Bork and Beans before Bork and Beans turns the tables and then eliminates Dusto. Dion Lunsford, alive again, dodges Dusto's ball, doesn't want to go back and sit down. Seabus Ripper dodges DG3 before Seabus and Bork and Beans end the game, taking DG3 and Wheels clean out. Game is done. Pretty close, but a bit of a late game turn there towards Dodgemeisters.
Yeah, and I'd say, an upset. I mean, Catch in a Box 4-2 was right up there, and to get it's tough to say, you were upset by a team that features Seabus Ripper and Bork and Beans and Rollin' Paw, so but yeah, you were, you're sort of thinking the team 4-2 and in it for the championship.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, close game.
MVP time.
MVP time. I think I gotta go. We're gonna go with the captain, Seabus Ripper. He got 3 hits. He won his race, and he won all of his games. He was 5 for 5 with 100% win percentage.
Just I don't know. I know it's only 5 games. A lot of the time people go 100%. It's only 4 games or only 5 games, but it's still hard games. They're not easy games, and just any time you just win all of them is
I mean, you think about it, winning an arena, it's like going, 5-0, 6-0 in the arena, but also not just going
opponent is nuts.
Either. It's everybody
Yeah. Yeah, you're not coming up against a pregnant yak or anything like that. It's
right.
It's a Bork and Beans or a Seabus or another legend Thestral, anyone. They're all crazy. So anyway, now that we've got all those games out of the way, Al, let's talk. Let's talk about Court 4. So let me start this one off before we get to the races. Let me start this one off by saying that, Al, you were at Gen Con I think as this round began. And I said to you, if I remember rightly, I'm not going to throw at you. I don't want to distract you. You carry on. I'll get involved as little as possible. I did then immediately throw at Ian because I knew it would irritate him. But I'm jumping the gun. We haven't done the races. It's Agent Sato, Risker, Patriarch, and Markbot 3000 who win their balls, whilst Poop Deck, myself, and Nkolo take home 3 for more cowball. Now, Sturrock dodges Agent Sato before Poop Deck dodges Risker, and Emom69 catches Nkolo, making her sit down immediately. Poop Deck misses Clever Missy before the aforementioned game of Hypaspist and Agent Sato. Now, like I said, I tried not to throw out Al because I didn't want to distract my co-host. I had no such qualms about Ian. And so I threw at him as
Ian, who was also at Gen Con.
Who was also at Gen Con, and who was also a splendid fellow, but I do what my captain says. Yeah. What can I say? I actually had free reign. I threw at him deliberately. I hit Ian, who was probably quite distracted at Gen Con. I'm very sorry, Ian, it won't happen again, because I probably won't hit you again. I need him to be distracted at all times. Patriarch eliminates Fire Driller, though, whilst I'm giggling in the corner. Poop Deck misses Risker, and Markbot 3000 takes out CJK Flyer. Rough. Sturrock dodges Patriarch 215. Poop Deck misses Missy. Poop Deck misses Risker. Clever Missy dodges Poop Deck. A lot of poop being thrown around. This is crazy. Risker dodges Poop Deck. Even more poop. Poop Deck dodges the throw from Clever Missy and misses Clever Missy again before missing Clever Missy again before Markbot 3000 misses Poop Deck. It's just 8 games in a row that have all been filled with poop, Al. Unbelievable. Yeah. Whilst that's all going on and monkeys are flinging poo in the corner, Markbot 3000... Sturrock eliminates Emom69. Markbot 3000 was playing with poop again. Poop Deck misses Clever Missy again. Seems to be that's right. I think this was... maybe the commissioner can tell us, but I think they were not deliberately missing each other, but deliberately throwing at each other in order to try and get the largest rally whilst trying to kill the opposition. Which seem like two conflicting goals, Al, but I'm not going to argue with the genius of my captain. Emon misses Hypaspist before Clever Missy finally catches Poop Deck. Who would have seen that coming? Throwing at Clever Missy all the time. And you're going to get caught. Lesson learned. However, she revives Agent Sato, doesn't eliminate Poop Deck. Markbot 3000 eliminates Sturrock. Patriarch 215 catches Ball 1 from Sturrock, reviving Emon 69. Risker dodges Sturrock. Clever Missy misses Poop Deck again. Poop Deck dodges Clever Missy. Now, Al, what happened next was a bit of a misunderstanding because I saw Markbot say that Al was throwing at me. Now, I thought, in my defense, I thought Al had said, okay, I'll throw a ball, but I'm busy. Can you do the things? But that's not what happened, Al, was it?
No. What happened was I was at Gen Con, and while I am playing a game, my phone keeps going off, and people keep tagging me in a chat. So I go to look at it, and they're like, "Oh, we need you to throw." And I was like, they're like, "Who do you want to throw?" I was like, "I have no idea what's going on in this match. I've been blissfully ignorant. I'm busy playing a game." I was like, I don't care what you do. Just if you're making me throw, tell me who to send the challenge to. And they're like, well, would you like to throw this person or this? I'm thinking I'm also the last person standing because there's no other way that they would make me do this. So they're like, you're throwing at Hypaspist. I was like, great. So I send a challenge and then immediately get a challenge back from you.
Because I thought...
And I was like, what are you doing? Leave me alone. It's like, I didn't even want to throw this ball. I was like, my captain's making me... You even posted it for me. You're like, you listen to your captain? What are you, nuts?
So I was under the impression that you were like, you had free time and you were throwing because you wanted to, not because you'd been forced to throw.
No, I literally, at one point, I sent them a picture. Yeah, I literally sent them a picture of the board game. I was playing this really cool game called Mosaic that I kickstarted. If you get a chance, look it up. It's this awesome civilization builder, but it's like, sort of that really nice sweet spot of light on rules, but heavy on strategy. Really fun game. It's this huge sweeping thing. I take a picture. I'm like, this is what I'm doing. What do you want from me?
And then you gave me crap because I doubled.
And then you just send one right back. Like, you didn't even wait to see how the game was going. You're like, oh, he's throwing a ball. Time to immediately throw back at him.
Yeah. So anyway, after that shenanigans, I must have annoyed you because you dodged my throw and eliminated me. So that didn't work out so well for us.
Yes.
Now, as we return to the rest of the match,
I think my exact thing was, yeah. I got the hit. He dodged me. Leave me alone.
So, as we return to everybody else in the game, you'll be surprised to know that Poop Deck misses Clever Missy before Clever Missy dodges the throw from Poop Deck. And then Patriarch misses Tatiana before Patriarch eliminates Tats. And Markbot 3000 eliminates Poop Deck, spoiling everyone's fun, and especially Poop Deck and Jen's. And wrapping that game up for the motivational catchers in what ended up being a horrible, horrible one-sided affair. And if this map doesn't give me the word of a lie, Al, I think a sweep.
Was it?
I think there were 2 revivals that made it a 7-0 sweep.
Yeah.
A most embarrassing result for the Cowboy. Yeah, see? They were all alive and they still made you throw. That's how much your team cares about you.
At the beginning of the week, I lost my race. And I was like, all right, good. I'll lose my race.
Now I can hide in the corner.
To throw. You have to do anything. And my captain even accused me. He goes, "Did you lose your race on purpose so you'd be left alone?" He goes, "I'm pretty sure the last time you lost your race was the week you were going to Origins." And I was like, "I'm busy. Leave me alone."
Yeah. I'm number one pick, so I can hide in the corner whilst everyone deprives me of a
Yeah,
ball.
I can hide. Listen, you guys carry me. I'm busy. I'm busy winning legends.
But your team came out on top, so congrats. But who's
They did.
who's the most voted player? And I'm going to assume it's not going to yourself.
No. It is. It is going to be. It's going to be Captain Markbot.
Oh yeah, no, he had a
He
good
got
round.
3 hits.
Yeah,
he did 3 hits, 1 race win. 5 for 5. He was 100%.
no,
So
that's real good.
What is that? That's the second captain this round to go 5 for 5. Yeah, both him and Seabass Ripper.
Yeah, I think
5
him
for
and
500.
Yeah, showing everyone how it's done
with 3 hits.
Yeah, it's a very strong performance there from my captain on your team. But and of course, Poop Deck and Clever Missy did end up setting a new record for the most rallies between each other. I think.
Great.
Cranky might tell us that we're wrong, but I believe that's what's happened there. But I think the salutary tale from that is if you throw at Clever Missy long enough, she will catch you.
She will catch you.
A given. Yeah. Her hands were made for catching. That's just what they do. Okay, court 5. We are going to move on to Dodge It Trebek versus the Chippin' Balls. So, as we go in here, let me slide this across. There's another 4-3 split. We've got Captain Loadletter winning his race against Jonna Ann. Darklighter deprives Super Grandma of the race ball before Drew the Rat takes it off Royal Lance. Darth Kronos beating Cisco Alvarez to the ball. JL beating Acox 89 to the ball. And Chasmo beating D-Zilla to the ball, whilst Vorizori can only huff and puff as Bahamut 619 beats him to that center ball. Possibly the most boring game of the entire season, maybe to begin with, as Royal Lance and Chasmo share 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No one else has done anything, Al. And they've played 7 games and no one's hit anyone. Basically, it was like they gave the ball to the other player. It's like they were like, well, they see what Jen and Poop Deck are up to on the one court, and they're like, no, we can beat this. Come on, let's go. So Royal Lance dodges Chasmo. Chasmo dodges Royal Lance. Royal Lance dodges Chasmo. Chasmo dodges Royal Lance. Royal Lance dodges Chasmo. Chasmo dodges Royal Lance. Chasmo misses Royal Lance, but then Chasmo eliminates Royal Lance. Finally, at the 10 billionth time of asking in 48-0, Chasmo gets his man. Then the rest of the players can get involved. Acox dodges Darklighter, Vorizori catches and eliminates PC Loadletter, making the captain go and take a pew. Alvarez dodges Darth Kronos. Acox 89 eliminates Darth Kronos. Chasmo misses D-Zilla. No donuts to spare there before Bahamut 619 and Drew the Rat and Chasmo take out Jonna Ann, JL and D-Zilla respectively. And we've gone from something quite dull to something quite bloody. Darklighter dodges Drew the Rat. Super Grandma dodges JL before Cisco Alvarez takes Vorizori's head clean off. Acox catches Vorizori's zombie ball, reviving PC Loadletter before Darklighter eliminates Drew the Rat. Acox 89 eliminates Darklighter, and Darklighter's zombie ball unable to take out Chasmo. And that is game, set, and match to Trebek. So yeah, almost a game of
right.
2 cities there, where you've just like Chasmo and Royal Lance just doing something in the corner, and then everybody else finally getting involved and making it serious. So, where's the MVP going for this one, Al?
I think it's going to go to Acox. He got 2 hits and a catch, and he had an 80% win percentage, which I know the last 2 had 100%, so 80 doesn't seem like it's that great, but
it's still really good.
It's pretty good.
when
Yeah.
I always say that the bar for a great player starts at 60, and like 80's significantly higher than 60. So,
Yeah.
that's pretty
I'm gonna aim.
good.
Yeah.
So I guess we got to see how we're sitting into round 8 now. Is this another fail?
Let's find out.
Yeah, it's another fail. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring.
Switch to the slide for the next
That's right.
round.
We're gonna switch. We're gonna switch to the next slide, which
All right.
is not a fail.
While you do that, I'm gonna go over. I will go over the MVP of the round.
Yeah.
So we're gonna give it to the 9-Inch Ninja for his ridiculous performance of. It's written wrong again here. 2 catches and 4 hits, and a 65% win percentage.
The person who did that ought to be sacked. I'm just saying.
Yeah. And then the money ball is going to go to my teammate, Patriarch 215. He was another 5th round pick.
Yeah.
By Mark Bott, and he got 2 hits and a catch, and he won his race. He had an 83% win percentage.
Very nice. So as we go into round 8, we've got Catcher the Roxbury sitting at 6-1 ahead. Motivational Catchers, though, at 5-2, getting the jump on Catch in a Box at 4-3. Dodge It Trebek also at 4-3. We've then got Wild and Crazy Throws, Dodgy S Pumpkins at 3-4. We've got Dodge Meisters making dodges at 3-4 as well. Debbie Dodgers at 3-4. More Cowball and Chippin' Balls, though, at 2-5. Again, holding everybody else up. Sad times all round. And I think actually more Cowball is now bottom due to breakers, so you don't necessarily see that reflected here, but that is exactly what happened. So we're